how we do. Return to the noise is how we do. How we do. You know it's how we do.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Crown Peach Show. I'm your host Chris, and with me today, not only my friend, but the rapper and actor, N-Dub. Hi.
Hi, how you doing? It's always a pleasure being here.
Yes, you've been here a few times, right?
Going on 3 times, yeah.
3 times, yeah, reminding me 3 times he's been here. He's made the drive, but this time we're talking all about you. Because I know you've been here for Sam's Cry, and you've been on the He Said, She Said, which was a lot of fun. Romeo was a hot mess, huh?
Yeah, he's something else, man.
Oh my God, I was rolling
my
last
boy,
night.
though.
Yeah, Romeo Reels, he had us on just dying. I was watching it last night and he was texting me the whole time. He's like, I'm reliving it, and he was laughing his butt off. But yes, so this time I wanted to be all about you because you do so many things and you bring so many people together. Yeah. But I want this show to just be about you. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
It's an honor. It's
an honor. I'm so honored. Like, I got to be part of the behind the scenes of his music video, which was my first music video. And it was very fun. You guys will get to experience it during the break, but it was...
Did you guys have a good time?
Yes, we did have a good time. I did.
I seen you guys. You guys were in and out of the scenes, but...
Yeah, we were feeling it. It was good.
I'm glad.
I was dancing. The wind was making me dance, but I was also dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's windy out there, right?
It was so windy. I think I put a video of my hair was like a cyclone, but it was so worth it, and it all came together.
I appreciate you guys for coming out for real.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, N-Dub, I want to know, first of all, where did your journey begin? Where did you grow up?
So I was born in LA. Growing up, we moved around a lot every couple of years. So we lived in San Diego for some time. That's where my brother was born, in San Diego. We probably lived out there for a good 5 years, I would say. Different places. And just when I was younger, I ended up even going to Las Vegas.
Really?
And staying some time out in Vegas. And then came back. So in 98, I moved to the high desert, which is Victorville, and that's been home ever since. Yeah. I didn't like it at first, and people, you're from LA and you hear the high desert, especially at that time, you're like, ain't nothing out there,
There wasn't anything out there back then, huh?
But that's home now, there's nothing out there, but that's where I like to lay my head at.
Yeah.
It's different. It's a lot
like
slower.
Yeah, it seems like it's away from everything else that you do.
Yeah, and it's you know how it is. It's real chaotic and entertainment, a lot going on. So at the end of the day, when I clock out, I like to clock out and get away,
Yeah, that's awesome. So the high desert is home now.
Yep.
So where did you spend, where were you living during your formative years, like your preteen years?
So I was out there in Azusa for a little bit. I moved back from Vegas when I was 12. So it's like LA County. It's a little town called Azusa in the SGV. I was staying there for a little bit. That's when I started, but I was already writing lyrics in Vegas. Okay. So I started writing like poems and stuff at 10 years old. Yeah, I would write poems, little lyrics. I would listen to the West Side Connection. So when I heard them, Ice Cube, Mac 10 and Dub C, it was like I was in love with that. So
you knew.
Yep. I knew I wanted to be an artist, or I wanted to write music ever since a young age.
Was there anything else, like as a kid, you're like, I want to be a firefighter or a doctor or anything like that before music found you?
No.
You just felt it. You just knew?
It was just, I guess I was doing it and I wasn't really looking at it as I want to be this when I get older. It was just, I was just doing it.
You were just writing.
Yeah, I really didn't have too much guidance at that time, so my brain wasn't, even capable of thinking that far of what I'm going to be when I get older, Yeah. So.
You were just filling the lyrics. Do you remember the first thing that you wrote?
That's funny. So when I was younger, my sister and her friend, I made them start a little group. And I don't remember the lyrics, but I wrote lyrics for them. And
for their group?
Yeah, and would have them. And I was 10 at that time, so I don't remember them.
You were managing artists at 10 years old already.
10 years old. Wow. I had my own group.
What did she go on to be?
She's out in Texas right now. She got married and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Started a family.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe she wasn't filling your lyrics, bro.
I think that's what it was. She's like, I got to get out of here.
She's like, this is not going to work for me,
I was
right?
like, peace.
Yeah, bye, Felicia. So the first thing you wrote was for your sister and her group.
Yeah.
All right. What was the first
Which was called the Pepper Girls.
The Pepper Girls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember the Spice Girls? Pepper Girls.
Oh, shoot. The Cayenne Pepper Girls. Okay.
Yeah.
So what was the first thing you wrote for yourself?
For myself, the first thing I recorded, I think that would be more,
If you want, yeah.
was called a song. It was called Soldier.
Okay.
It was like, and then Beyonce and Lil Wayne came out with a song called Soldier.
Oh, goodness.
So I was like, that was pretty cool, But it was the first song. Shout out to Danny Boy Records. I recorded in his garage studio. He's doing things now,
That's cool.
But yeah, that was the first time I done that. But I wrote a lot of poems. That's what I was like, would write poems.
Yeah.
So
do you still write poems?
I haven't wrote poems for a while.
Okay.
It's been a little bit, but yeah, maybe I should write a poem though.
Yeah.
Want me to write you a poem?
You're gonna write my director a poem?
Yeah.
Okay.
The cameraman.
Yeah, I know. Like, Ryan, he's going to write you a poem right now. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So Soldier was the first that you recorded.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the last poem that you wrote?
Okay, so the last poem that I wrote, I would say, I was incarcerated. And that was one of my hustles, so I would write poems for people. So what they would do, they would tell me, like, everything about it, like when they first met and all that, and I'll put it together, and they'll be super happy. And
that's awesome.
And I'll be happy.
Yeah, that was your hustle, and then they got to send their girls this handwritten
They'll be like, oh, how'd you come up with that? They're like, oh my God, cool. Yeah. So
incarcerated, when were you incarcerated?
Oh, man. So the first time I actually went to incarceration was at 14 years old, juvenile hall. Like I said, I didn't really have too much guidance. My dad wasn't around. So it was juvenile hall.
Was that LA County or Orange County?
San Bernardino County.
Oh, okay.
I was in, I forget what the juvenile hall was called.
It's probably shut down now.
Yeah, Central. I think it was called Central. So I was there. I went to a couple group homes. Stayed in the system ever since.
Were you ever in foster care?
No, group homes. I was in group homes, which is kind of like a foster care, but it's you have to get sentenced to go to a group home through a court.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Just so you know, I know all about that. I was in juvenile hall, I was in group homes, I was in foster care, yeah.
So yeah, I was in a couple group homes, whatever. I turned 18 and then ended up going to the big house.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Did you turn 18 while you were there?
No, I was actually 17 in a group home and I AWOL'd. I left the group home and waited. I was obviously on the run. Turned myself in after my 18th birthday. Did 30 days versus the whole year I would have had to do in the group home.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Damn.
Stayed out for a few months.
So you went back for that month. Did you ever go back again as a full adult?
Yes. I went back a few times.
Okay.
For little stuff, back then when you would catch a violation, they would give you, it was up to a year. Yeah. Versus up to 30 days max.
They were time happy back then.
Yeah.
It's any little violation.
Yeah, so I had caught 2 violations and I caught a couple other things.
So it took a couple times for you to figure it out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, for me, I learned in juvenile hall real quick. Nope, I want to eat whenever I want to eat. I don't want to be, told when I can go to the bathroom or shower with a bunch of girls. Not for me.
Just be locked down in a room all day.
I couldn't do it. So I went back a couple times as a juvenile, and that was it.
Yeah.
So, okay, you're done with that part of your life.
Yeah.
What's after that? So you decide you don't want to go be incarcerated anymore. What happens after that?
So, I start digging deeper into my music and actually progressing in my music and started producing some hits. Got a couple million views on some of my YouTube songs, and it opened the door for everything.
A different life, right?
Yeah, like I would say music changed my life definitely, because I started acting. I started meeting producers at shows. It got to the point where I was doing we would do 3 to 4 shows in one weekend.
Wow.
And sometimes we'll do 3 shows in one day, not even exaggerating. Morning, middle day, and night.
At different locations?
Different locations,
wow.
Yeah. So I was just doing that a lot, getting out there, meeting people, networking, and that's how I got into acting. They invited me to set. They were like, "Hey, you want to be in this movie?" I was like, yeah. And
they liked your look. Okay, so let's stay on music really quick, because there's a lot I want to ask you about acting, because I'll watch some things and then I'm like, oh, I recognize him, even with all the makeup on, I'm like, I recognize him. So music, so far, what has been your favorite place that you've performed at? Favorite event or favorite thing you got to do with music?
I would say the Kush Stock. One year I performed at a Kush Stock. There was about at least 8,000 people probably.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was a lot of people. That was probably one of the best times.
Yeah, I bet it smelled very good.
Oh yeah, it did. It did. I don't care if you smoke, you're gonna leave that place high.
Yeah, contact high.
Like one big cloud just being there. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So that was your favorite place to perform. Do you ever get nervous when you get on stage?
Yeah, always. I mean, I'm human, I think we all get nervous, but once I'm out there and once lights, camera, action, it's like, let's go, you know? It's like, I turn into end-up completely and just do my thing.
For sure. What about music videos? Do you ever get nervous when you get ready to start the music video, recording it?
I used to in the beginning, but now I'm it's just being behind the camera so much, you're like, okay, what are we doing,
Yeah. It seems like acting probably helped you with that. Yeah,
definitely. This last video, we didn't really, storyline it, but it was just more of a fun video. But I like to storyline my videos and intertwine my acting into my videos.
It was so organic. Like I said, Team Peach got to be there for that, and you just flowed. Yeah. It didn't even seem like you were making a video. You were just living it. It was very, very good. And on that note, we're going to take a break, and we are honored to be able to show you guys all the music video, The West by N-Dub. We'll be right back.
Guys, check it out.
I'm from the West, where this shit is cutthroat. It's a fight to the finish, everybody can't go. I'm from the West, where this shit is really dangerous. Don't know who is who, better watch who you hanging with. The West, you are rocking with the best. From the bud to the bitches to the booties and the breasts. The West, the West. I'm from the side where we always get it poppin'. So much options, got the low-lows hoppin'. West Coast, baby, yeah, you know we a problem. I ain't with all the talking, I stay focused on my target. I ain't the one to start shit, but I put that shit in park quick. Homie, this is California, show me where your heart is. Mr. Nationwide, only f***ing with the hardest. Stay on point, cause these streets really heartless. I'm well known, I get around and get dough. I don't fuck bummy bitches, just rich hoes. I stay getting money, and the shit shows. Now I ain't worried about you or your shit shows. I made a lane, homie, need to get yours. And all that internet talk, man, that shit's soft. That's the type of shit that get me pissed off. See you in person and make you take your shit off. I'm from the West, where this shit's cutthroat. It's a fight to the finish, everybody can't go. I'm from the West, where this shit is really dangerous. Don't know who is who, better watch who you hanging with. The West, you are rocking with the best. From the bud to the bitches to the booties and the breasts. The West, the West. Just left the Ville when I'm headed to the city. Full tank of gas with some gas in my blicky. Fucking up this blunt cause my fingers too sticky. 250s, gotta keep that shit a buck. Who with me? If not, you out of luck. Who diss me? Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm a nut, bitch, I'm crazy. Don't care what they say. They cannot stop the rain when inflicting this pain. California is dangerous. Y'all pussies can't hang with us. That's the reason they hate on us. But they see us and they say, what's up? I'm from the West, where this shit is cutthroat. It's a fight to the finish, everybody can't go. I'm from the West, where this shit is really dangerous. Don't know who is who, better watch who you hanging with. The West, you are rocking with the best. From the bud to the bitches to the booties and the breasts. The West, the West.
With y'all like a bird of a bed for y'all.
Hey everybody, we're back. I hope you guys enjoyed that music video, The West by N-Deb. Thank you again for letting us be there during that filming. It was so cool.
Did you like it?
Yes.
It was good, right?
We loved it. Yes,
Not too
we
bad.
loved it. I felt like my jaw was dropping a couple times. I had to like pick it up. There was so much hotness going on there, which was really cool too because there was a lot of familiar faces. So it felt like a family affair.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
It was.
Who shot the music video for you?
So it was Manny, shot by SB on Instagram. He shoots majority of my videos.
Nice.
Yeah, but shouts out to him.
Yeah, very chill vibe and energy.
Yeah.
He didn't make the, everything feel rushed. He didn't there was no there was no nervous excitement. There was excitement, but it was like chill.
Yeah.
It felt like you're just all hanging out.
Yeah, we kind of like meshed together and,
Yeah, just went
we
with
just
it.
get it done. Yeah, we get it done.
I love it.
We
How
didn't
many
even,
music videos have you done with him?
I would say a good around 10.
Around 10?
Maybe.
That's cool.
8, 10 on there.
All right, cool. There's this game I play with my guests, and I'm going to make you play it with me too because you're my friend, and it's called First Thoughts. And before we started filming, I had you write down 10 words that you thought would provoke me to say something, say something. So I'm going to read you my first 5, and you have to give me your first thought, okay? There's no phoning a friend. You can't tag anybody in for help, and don't sit there and think. Just give me the first thing that pops in your mind.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
So I give you one word back or just whatever pops
Whatever
in mind?
pops in your mind. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, your first word is face.
A blunt to the face.
Okay, wild.
Wild. The Crown and Peach show could be wild at
This
times.
is true sometimes. Toothpick.
Toothpick. I don't use toothpicks, but I like to floss.
There you go. He's flossing every day. All right, number 4, change.
Change is possible.
That's right. And number 5, rabbit.
You got to keep jumping and keep going like a rabbit.
There you go. Keep hustling like a rabbit.
Yeah.
Okay, give me your 5.
Okay, you ready?
Oh, gosh.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Romeo Reels.
Hot Mess City.
Atalanto.
Fun.
Videos.
Interesting.
Movies.
I like them.
Support.
Support. We all need it.
Family.
Important.
Hustle.
Every day. Is that 5?
That's more than 5.
That's more than 5. And I was like, God damn, keep going. Okay, here's my next 5 for you. Football.
Used to love it as a child.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that in a minute. Used to. Papers.
Rolling papers.
Yep. Dragon.
Your boy spitting that fire.
All right. Rapper.
Me all day. That's from the start.
All day, every day. Closet.
Skeletons in the closet.
That's right. Okay, what's your last words for me?
Okay, so I only have 3.
That's okay.
You can like this one.
Oh, great.
Lunch.
Date.
Professional.
Professional people.
Real.
Romeo. he's like so much fun.
Yeah, this one was like real, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got you.
What did you want me to say? Real. That's the first thing that popped in my head.
Yeah, I know. You got it.
He's he's gonna be on the show next.
My boy. That's my boy right there.
He's awesome. He cracks me up. His Instagram videos and stuff. I watch them for entertainment. Okay, so I want to get back into the music just really quick because I also want to talk about the other hats that you wear every day. And the one thing that I truly, truly love and admire about you, which I'll tell you what that is in a minute. But as far as music, like, who would be like your ultimate like collaboration?
My ultimate collaboration, man.
Or maybe just one of them if you have a couple.
I guess it would just The Game.
Oh, okay, yes.
I did get him. He did an intro for one of my songs.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool. But to actually get a verse, I think that would be dope.
Yeah, I like one of his songs that he, I think he collaborated with Tyler, the Creator, called Martians versus Goblins.
Oh yeah, that song is hard.
It's amazing. Like when the kids get off the car.
Motherfucking Goblin. I actually redid a song to that.
Really? To that beat?
Yeah, it's an old song, but yeah, I redid it.
That's awesome.
Like
Yeah, that's one of my favorite. Like kids are off the car, I'm blasting that down the street. I just cussed. My bad.
She's like, I'm a goblin.
Yeah, goddamn goblin. Yeah. Okay, so it made me forget what I was going to. Now I had the lyrics in my head, but your favorite place that you have performed so far has been Kush. Have you had a place where you showed up and you're like, dang, like this sucks. Like I shouldn't have, signed this one, or I shouldn't have.
No, just because I always, like me, I look at the positive in things. So I always, even if it's just experience or me, I always had the mind frame. It takes one person to like what they see, and that person can open the door.
Yeah, can lead to something else and something else.
So even when we've been to shows that ain't really popping like that, but with the camera and camera magic, you make it look like it's the best thing in the world.
And there's tons of people there.
Yeah.
For you, which comes first, the beats or the lyrics?
Definitely the beat, because I have to feel the beat. And I've been having, I've been looking for, it's just been a while since I found a beat that I'm like, oh man, like I feel it in my soul. So definitely the beat. You have to feel the beat. If you don't feel the beat, then, you can do something, but it's not going to come from the inside,
Yeah, it has to move you. It has to touch you somewhere and get you the lyrics flowing. I get it. Okay, cool. I asked that to all the rappers. I want to know which one comes first, and some say the lyrics come first.
Yeah.
Okay, so music has taken you to other places and opened other doors for you.
Yep.
How did that happen? The acting.
So with the acting, I was doing shows like I was telling you. We were hitting 3 shows a week, and this is when I was on my grind, going to everything. I'm trying to be at everything. I was producing music videos that were hitting millions at this time.
Nice.
So everything was going good. So I met a couple actors. They invited me to set, and they needed a couple extra bodies. So they were like, hey, you want to get in this movie? I was like, yeah. I got in. Yeah. So I always been I like entertainment. I've been in music for a long time, so goes hand in hand. Even though it's separate, it's still hand in hand. So I've been.
So what was the first film you hopped on?
It was called Shadow Boxer.
Shadow Boxer. Okay.
You won't see my face because I'm playing a boxer and I'm wearing the headgear, and I get knocked out twice. I'm in a fight competition or whatever. But that was the first film. So then we did Cholo Zombies. So this was before I had any training when I did Cholo Zombies. And then from there, I started getting training and started getting more serious. Yeah, more.
So you liked it. You got the bug.
Oh yeah, I loved it. I was like, man.
Well, let's talk about the big film that's coming out soon. It's premiering, I don't know, the end of summer, maybe beginning fall. Sam's Cry.
Sam's Cry, yep.
Yeah, you played a very beautiful, tragic role as Sam. What can you tell me about that? How did that happen?
Man, so I met Angel Ray before I got my training. So it was in the beginning, I was doing my music, and we would talk, and she was like, I'm trying to do this movie, and she told me the story. I'm like, that's amazing. And I wasn't an actor. I told you this was before I was acting. So I'm like, let me, if you got some background roles, let me know. I'll be down to do it.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay. So, time went by. I started acting. And she was just like, I've been seeing your progress. And because when I met her, I wasn't really doing much. And she's like, I see your progress. I see you going up. She was like, I want you to play my lead character. So I was like, man, so.
How amazing did that feel?
It felt great. I came a long way, like I was honored to take on that role.
Mm-hmm. And it's amazing feeling when she sees something in you that like you might not even have seen because you offered yourself up to be the background. And she was like, no, I'm watching you and I know what you can do. And I've already seen the trailer for that, which I hope if we can, we'll squeeze that in because wow.
Or a little part, maybe a little part.
Yeah, we can squeeze a little bit in because, I think the part that I've seen is when the cops stop you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, I didn't do anything. And then I seen another, I don't want to give anything too much away because it's very remarkable, true story. And you got to play the lead in that. And I feel like you delivered it. I really do.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm excited to see because when we started, I was in the beginning of my training and as we progressed, because COVID slowed us down. So it was a little like 2.5 years of filming. And I felt way more prepared on certain scenes, but I think it goes good with the story and everything. So, I'm excited to see it
because there was an innocence about you that was brought to the film.
Yeah,
and I think that tells the story too because there was innocence about him. Yeah, and that the situation that he found himself in was so tragic and horrible.
Yeah, it sucked.
So, has anything else came about since Sam's Cry?
Well, I done, some, like, I did a SWAT. Mm-hmm. I did This Fool. I come out on that. I did Mayans.
Nice.
I did pretty much a lot of those shows. Mm-hmm. I just got a call back that, because I auditioned recently, it's for a SAG-AFTRA film. Mm-hmm. I auditioned and they called me. The dude called me. He's all, has the casting agent hit you back up? I was like, no. He's all, they liked you. We're not going to get you for that role, but they want to write you in.
Nice. So that's an honor.
Yeah, and the coach always talks about, you always just got to be yourself, and because sometimes they don't even know what they're looking for, mm-hmm. When they're doing these auditions. So, they gave me a call back and they want to write me into this, and it's about baseball. Yeah. How it used to be back then, and mm-hmm. it's based on a true story. So
that is so cool, and like what an honor. They're gonna write you in. Like they want you that bad. Your look, your talent. Yeah. That's cool. Congratulations.
I'm excited about that one. Yeah.
Okay, so that's about baseball. We're gonna talk about football though. A minute ago, you said you used to.
Yeah, used to like because football. You don't know this. A lot of people don't know this. That was my dream. When you asked me what was my dream, right? Yeah. I totally forgot. Football was my dream. I wanted to be in the NFL. Uh-huh. So I started a little older at like 12 and went on through high school, messed up my knee. And at that point, that's when I was doing street activities. Mm-hmm. So
Did you mess up your knee during street activities or during football?
During football.
Okay, yeah.
That's the story I've been saying this whole time. Yeah.
Well, you're going to drop the tea, you spill the tea when the camera turns off. But, okay, so then obviously a lot of knee injuries take people out.
Yeah, but I loved football before then. Like, my team was the Raiders. Mm-hmm. That's why I still wear Raiders hats and stuff. But that was the dream. I was really into football. I used to watch the Chargers as well, but mm-hmm. They're kind of rivals because remember I told you I lived in San Diego, so we used to live not far from the Jack Murphy Stadium mm-hmm. and stuff. So
okay, but you have a team now, right? Your Raiders?
Raiders? Just Raiders. I mean, I don't watch sports anymore. I wish I had the time to do something like that, but
okay, we're gonna start DVRing the football games for you and send them to you so you can find that love again for football. Yeah, NFL dreams. How did you play high school ball too?
Yeah, I played high school ball.
Yeah. That's a hard one.
I played in Vegas. Yeah, I played in Vegas. I played in Whittier for Bonanza High.
Wow. Yeah, I raised a couple football players too, and I know that's the ultimate goal is the NFL.
I was a big kid. I was chubbier, growing up at 12. I was pretty big.
You're bigger than average?
Yeah, I was bigger than average. So that's how I got into it. I was at the store when I lived in the Sousa, and the coach was like, "How old are you?"
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, "I'm 12." He's all,
"You hit the jackpot.
You're a big boy. You need to come to practice."
Yep. Whenever you find a kid that's like 10, but he's big, that's like the Pop Warner jackpot right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know what happened. I thought I was going to keep growing, but...
Yeah, sometimes I know a couple of my boys they keep growing, and I'm like, oh, hi up there. Yeah. Okay, well, I think that this path is better. I think that you're shining in this path, and you have a lot to give all of us still. And now I'm going to tell you what I admire and love about you the most is that on top of the music and the acting, you also bring people together to have a good time. And I think that's beautiful. Like when I went to the concert you threw in Adelanto, a lot of people were asking like, why aren't you backstage? I wanted to be right in the front. I wanted to be with all the people, and I wanted to experience the concert up front. Yeah. And then
how was it?
It was wonderful.
Yeah.
It was so good. Mary Jane girls, like, are you kidding me? Trenier, like, it was awesome. It was good vibes too.
Yeah.
Standing right there in the front of the stage and then turning around and seeing all the people, it gives you chills because we're all there together. No drama. We're having a great time. You look around, there's like so many familiar faces, and that's something that you do.
Yeah.
You bring all those people together.
Yep.
How did that part of your life come to be?
So, I've been an artist for a long time. As you guys know, I've been saying this through the interview, and we've been talking about it. I didn't have opportunities. Like I would never beg nobody, but borderline under from that, like just to try to get onto a show. So when I was in a position to where I can just do it myself, I'm like, let me be the person to put on for myself, and not just for myself, for other people, other artists that take their craft serious, and people don't want to, give a hand. There's a lot of people out there that are like, yeah, we're for the people, we're for the people, we're for the people. Oh, I'm giving $10,000 away today on, online, but are you really for the people, or is it only when those people are to benefit you,
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of people like that,
I think that's great that you experienced that, and now you're like, I'm going to go back and help those guys that are hungry and want to get up.
That's my main goal now. I want to be the person to give opportunity. I want to be the person to bring people together on positive stuff, versus me. I didn't have guidance. I had to fall to the street. I had to go through juvenile hall. I had to go through prison. But if there's something there, a lending hand, it can probably prevent a lot of that stuff from happening. If there was someone
that shows you a different way, a different life, a different opportunity. Yeah. That's wonderful. Okay, so when is your next event that you're putting together?
So next event is August 19th. It's at the Adelanto Stadium. Mm-hmm. You've been there.
It's a beautiful stadium. It's huge.
Yes, plenty of parking. You don't have to worry about parking. Yep. It's just convenient. We're gonna have food vendors. We're gonna have alcohol there. It's kid friendly. So don't be drinking if you bring your kids. Bring a DD.
Yeah, Uber.
Yeah, Uber.
And if you have to come from far,
get a hotel.
Exactly.
Rooms. Hit me up on the DM. I'll hook you up with some discount codes.
That's awesome.
It's just gonna be a fun event. We're gonna have cars, bikes. And you know how it is. It's like you said, it's one big reunion. Everybody in the industry, from media to radio hosts to influencers to actors.
I love it.
Just everybody. And that's how I base all my events. It's like, and that's why the vibe's so good, because it's like a big reunion.
It is. It's like a big family affair. Everybody's there. You get a little bit of everything there. Yeah. What kind of artists are you going to have performing there?
So we're going to have headlining is Corrupt and Dub C from the West Side Connection. Mm-hmm. That's one of my, why I started doing music. We have Lighter Shader Brown, ODM. We have Sly Slick and Wicked. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you remember the song Sitting in the Park. Waiting for You. So that's them. They have a lot of hits.
Nice.
We got Bella the Rapper. We got Cueta Yesca, Killer Rosa, Grincho. This is the third annual Summer Nights. We barely added the car component, but Summer Nights has always been about bringing upcoming Latino artists, but this year we want to, mix it up, black and brown, and, because we've been through a lot of the same struggles, came from a lot of the same places. So we want to switch it up a little bit and just spotlight upcoming artists.
I love
period,
I super admire that about you, and I love that.
Yeah.
When are you going to grace the stage?
I'm gonna do a song. But
On that night?
I'm gonna do a song that night.
Yay.
So the new song, I was thinking maybe do the new song, maybe have the video playing in the background.
That would be dope. That would be dope. Yes, I like that idea.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, thank you so much for being here with me. Is there...
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, anytime. This is like the third time, but there's going to be more. Is there anything you want to share with your fans or a message you want to give to anybody that maybe wants to be in your position in life?
You just have to have that vision. It all starts with really having a realistic thought, and don't let nobody tell you your reality. You have to create that. So just start with that and work at it one day at a time. Don't try to cut corners. It takes time. So if you really want to do something and really want it to pay off, it takes time, right? Mm-hmm. And just be patient and work at it. It's going to happen, but you just have to have that thought, work at it, be patient. It's going to happen.
That's right. And where can everybody follow you if they're not already following you?
So you guys can follow my music Instagram at ndubk. That's NDUBK. You can follow my .com, which is nationwidepresents.com. That has all my music events. If you want to look up any of my music, just Google ndub. That's N space dub, DUB. And I'm on all social platforms. You guys can find my music there.
That's right. And we'll make sure to add in the flyer of the next event that NDub is going to grace the stage. I'm very excited for that event. And I hope you guys enjoyed his music video. And stay tuned, because at the end of this, you're going to get to see what the Team Peach got to experience with the behind the scenes of the West. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave us a comment. And if you message me, make sure you kiss it. Keep it simple, sexy.
It's your boy ndub clocking out. Crown and Peach Show. Let's go.
Time to eat.
Time to eat.
Hey everybody, this is Chris from the Crown Peach Show, behind the scenes at ndub's music video in Adelanto.
Johnny Cash got the
This is Chris from the Crown Peach Show on the set of the music video The West with ndub. Bro, this is my first time being on a music video, and let me tell you, yes, it was my first time.
We appreciate you.
It was hot, and it was dope.
Thanks.
It was everything that I hoped it would be.
A West Coast anthem?
Yeah,
for the
a
summer,
West
right?
Coast anthem.
For the summer.
Yes, that's right, a summer anthem.
Yep.
Summer vibe. Was that the whole point of this song?
Yeah, it was just, just keep pushing forward, not letting anything stop you, and representing where we're from,
That's right.
Yep.
So did it turn out the way you envisioned it?
I really, to be honest, I just knew I wanted to throw a lot of West Coast stuff in there. I didn't really have a vision besides that until we got here, because I'm creative, Manny's creative, so when we get together, we're like in sync, and we just we do our thing and we come up with stuff.
It was definitely a vibe. We're going to have ndub on the show, and we are going to show his music video during the break. ndub, thank you so much for having me and my crew out here. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you. Shout out to Crown Peach. You guys tune in, because we got some hot stuff coming.
That's right. See you guys next time.
The West.
It's how we do. Return to the noise is how we do. How we do. You know it's how we do. goes. Kick off your shoes, relax your feet. Keep your iceberg, step tail, bring the heat. Classes in session, everybody take a seat.